What if I told you there are places on Earth where nature behaves like it shouldn't even be possible? A place where ice looks like it's bleeding. Rocks seem to move all by themselves. A fire has been burning for decades without stopping. And perfect circles appear in the desert with no clear reason. Scientists have studied these places for years, but even today, some of them still don't fully make sense. In Antarctica, there is a place that looks straight out of a horror movie. A red waterfall slowly flows out of solid ice, as if the glacier is bleeding. This is called blood falls. And no, it's not actually blood. The red color comes from iron-rich salt water trapped deep underground for millions of years. But here's the strange part. This water is sealed under thick ice in one of the coldest places on Earth. Yet it still finds a way to slowly push itself out without freezing completely. Scientists believe it's a very unique underground system, possibly even holding tiny forms of life. But even now, one question remains. How does something stay liquid, trapped under ice for so long, and still manage to escape? Let's move to another mystery that looks completely impossible at first glance. In California's Death Valley, there are heavy rocks sitting in the middle of a dry desert, but behind them are long trails carved into the ground, as if something slowly dragged them across the land. The strange part is, no human or animal is ever seen moving them. No clear force, no obvious explanation in sight. For years, this left scientists completely confused. Later, they discovered something unusual. Under very rare conditions, a thin layer of ice can form on the desert floor, and when strong wind hits it, it can slowly push these rocks across the surface. But even with this explanation, it still doesn't feel normal. Because this movement is extremely slow, extremely rare, and has never been clearly seen in action for long periods of time. So even today, one question still remains. How can something so heavy move across a silent desert, as if the ground itself is quietly alive? Let's move to a place that looks like the entrance to something beyond our world. In Turkmenistan, there is a massive crater in the ground that is constantly burning with fire. It is known as the door to hell. This burning pit was formed by accident during gas drilling. The ground collapsed and gas started leaking out. To stop it, it was set on fire, expecting it to burn out quickly. But it never did. Instead, the flames kept going, year after year, decade after decade, still alive in the middle of the desert. Scientists thought it would disappear long ago, but it didn't. And even today, no one can say for sure when it will finally stop burning. So the question becomes, how can a fire that was never meant to last refuse to die for so long? Now let's look at something that feels almost like nature is drawing patterns on its own. In the deserts of Namibia, there are thousands of perfect circles spread across the land. From above, it looks like someone designed them carefully, like a hidden code written into the earth. These are called fairy circles. Inside each circle, there is almost no grass, but around them, life grows normally, forming a strange repeating pattern that stretches across huge distances. Scientists have studied this for years, trying to understand what causes it. Some believe it is termites working underground. Others think plants are organizing themselves to survive in harsh, dry conditions. But here is the real mystery. No single explanation has been proven to fully explain all of them. So even today, these circles remain one of nature's most confusing designs, as if the desert is solving a pattern we still cannot read. From ice that looks like it's bleeding,
to rocks that move on their own, to a fire that refuses to die, and perfect circles appearing for no clear reason, Earth is far stranger than we think. Science has uncovered many answers, but some mysteries still remain unsolved. So now tell me, which of these places shocked you the most? Leave your answer in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring the unknown, don't forget to subscribe. Because sometimes the greatest mysteries aren't hidden in space. They're right here on our own planet.